the feel. Those of you who are anglers know what I'm talking about. You know the feel. Oh, just missed one right there. That feel. Ottawa River walleye. This never gets old, man. I've been doing this for almost 50 years. Believe it or not, I caught my first fish when I was 7. And it just never gets old to me, man. It really doesn't. Life is good! My friends, check this out. Check this out, will you? Maintain le droit, maintain the right. Pro patria, for country. Ex colis, from the clouds. My entire service on a fishing rod, my friends. My time with the RCMP, Federal Police Force in Canada, for my American friends. Pro patria, for country. My infantry regiment that I served with for many years. And of course, ex colis, the Canadian Airborne Regiment, as a paratrooper before they disbanded her. Wow. Mine, Ernie, from back in the day, in the paratrooper days, back in when the Airborne Regiment still existed. He had made this for a couple brothers over the last couple of years, and I sat with envy and jealousy as he presented these to brothers in the last couple of years that I've seen. And this summer was my turn. This spring, he called me over. He was at Mark's house and he said, I got something for you. And he gave me this rod he made by himself. It's a Bushido blank. If anybody knows anything about blanks, it's a fairly high-end blank. It's designed for a 2500 series, so I put a 2500 Regal on it, Daiwa. And it's a super fast action with a medium backbone, so which means it's ideal for drop shotting. Wow. I tell you what, guys, I am so stoked. Here we are. Here it is. It's here. The open water for pickerel on the Ottawa River 2025. Here it is, my friends. We are finally here. We are finally here. Long winter of hitting the ice, trying to get some lake trout and not having much success, and just a shitty spring, waiting for everything to thaw out. And finally, here it is, opening weekend. I am so stoked. Maggie and I decided to come out here and give it a whirl for a couple hours. Here I am. Anyway, enough talk, my friends. Time to get a line in the water and see if we can get our first walleye. Stay tuned. Here we go, first drop. First drop of the season, and of course I'm going to use this beauty rod that my regimental brother Ernie gave me, and we're going to see if we can get our first walleye right now. A lot of hardcore anglers out here today. I recognize a couple of these boats. Only the boat behind me here is catching a couple, but I don't see anybody else, so I might swing around the other side of these. It's actually little rapids, but the water's so high right now you can't really tell, but I usually have better luck on the top side. A lot of people have better luck on this side, but I've never had much luck on this side. Who knows, weird thing, but I think I'll give a few more fan casts out here, and then I'm going to go around the other side and see how that goes. Couple fish there. You can just make out the white, contrasted white with the shadow. We're just going to mark that puppy right there. And there we go, my friends. First walleye of the 2025 season. Hopefully one of many. This time of year in the Ottawa River, in order to preserve some of the bigger females who may or may not still be laying eggs, unlikely that they are, but just in the interest of maintaining the positive fishery, we're not allowed to keep anything over 40 centimeters until June 15th. So let's get the tape measure out. Check this out. Yeah, so I'm back. Yeah, that fish was 13 inches. 40 centimeters is 15 inches. So we got to keep anything less than that right now. That was a solid 13. Right on 13, actually. And normally, you guys know me, I don't normally keep 13s. Throughout the season, 15 is kind of my limit, 16. But this time of year, you got to kind of work with that slot if you want to get some food on the table. So I'd say that 13 is my absolute cutoff. I get that's controversial, but this time of year I do take a couple that are 13, 14, and obviously just under 15. But it is what it is. Hopefully I can get a couple bigger throughout the day and upgrade that slightly. But hey, we're on the board for the 2025 walleye season. This one's a little bigger. I don't know if it's going to be over 15, which is a fairly common occurrence this time of year. Guys are catching a lot of fish over 15. He might be, he might not be. We'll just lop him in here and see. There we go. That's two, my friends. That's two. This is, I found these fish. I know you guys are tired of hearing me bragging about this or talking about it, if you will, but I found those fish on, here, let's stop this so I don't go into those rapids. I know you guys are maybe getting sick of me talking about this side imaging, man. I've had it for 2 years now, I tell you, and that's how I found these fish. I was just cruising along here, I found a pod and I marked the waypoint and I went back. All these other guys are back here and they're doing their thing and they're not doing a whole lot. But anyway, let's check this guy out. He might be over 15, but let's take a look. Right to closed tail. Yeah, that's a 14-inch fish. That's getting a little better. We'll put him in the tub, and like I said, this time of year it's easy to upgrade. The water's nice and cold, so they'll live all day in that live well. No problem at all. Even if I have to switch up a couple hours from now, no problem. Let's get her going. Maggie's under the console. She's smart. Only stupid humans put on this fake layer of skin and hang out in this. I sometimes wonder who the smarter species is. There we go. Oh! Missed that guy. We might be socked in here, folks. Not how much, don't know how much longer I'm going to be out here. Got some pretty gray stuff over in the horizon coming this way here. Woo! Well, I'm not afraid of a bit of rain, but you know what? I'm only a few minutes from home. It's just easy for me to go home and revisit this another day. We'll see. Try and get one more fish here, and then we'll call it. Maggie, don't get wet, girl. Go back underneath. I hear a lot of boats starting up, which means forget going to the boat launch right now. Why wait to pull out when I can wait here and catch some fish? I'll give it a few more minutes. Check this out. Check this out after the rain. Isn't this awesome, man? A lot of people have left. Just Maggie and I out here now, in this area anyway. Waited her out, man, and look at this, look at this. Look how beautiful that is, that fog and everything. Mist just kind of hanging out on top of the river like that. Oh yeah, this is it, man. This is it, man. I love it. I love being on the water. Look at this, man. Yes. Doing this type of presentation, you got to resist the urge to engage that bail. It's hard when you're used to regular style of presentation, really, which is throwing out, engaging that bail and retrieve. You got to resist it. You got to let that get to the bottom, and then you just start your retrieve. 1, 2, 3. Stop. Just let her sit there. 1, 2, 3. And on we go. Now, you guys can't see this, but because I'm going very slow here, I've got my trolling motor set to 2, which is about, well, let's take a look here, 0.3 miles an hour. As I'm moving along and I've finished my retrieve, I let that line drop back parallel to the boat, and I just troll it for a little bit. And then once I've exhausted that, or I'm just not getting the feel, those of you who are anglers know what I'm talking about. You know the feel. Oh, just missed one right there. That feel. The feeling that there's a fish following you. Anyway, you guys get it. I missed him. I was too busy talking. Classic. Hey Sean, you dialed in. Took me about an hour, but I dialed her in, my friends. I dialed her in. Another one coming up here. Another beauty. Ottawa River walleye. This never gets old, man. I've been doing this for almost 50 years. Believe it or not, I caught my first fish when I was 7. And it just never gets old to me, man. It really doesn't. Small fish, big fish, it doesn't matter. Look at that bad boy there, eh? That's the Ottawa River walleye right there, my friends. I'm pretty proud of myself right now. There's not a whole lot of anglers bending rods around here. But I found them. Sea Dog found them. Let's take a little measurement of this guy. Oh, see, look at that. See what I'm talking about here, guys? I don't know if you guys can pick this up or not here, but see that little bit of sperm coming out of him? It just goes to show you just how close to the spawn they are. But this one here, let's get him back on here. Yeah, he's just under 15. I'm gonna be okay with that. So I'm happy with that. That's what I'm looking for right here today, this size. I'm just honestly just doing what I said I was doing earlier. Just throwing out that swim beat. throwing out that swim bait, slow retrieve, and then once it gets parallel with the boat, I just troll it a bit. Get a fish. Life is good. All right, the main event for Maggie. Hey Mags, yeah. As soon as you smell that lunch kit opening up, you know it's time, hey girl. All right, what's Mom got for us today? Wow. Let's see. Woo-wee! We got the egg left over. We did egg from scratch on the barbecue yesterday, or pizza from scratch on the barbecue yesterday. And this awesome salad that Annette made us yesterday. She makes like salads like crazy, man. And this one's super good. It's got basil in it. It's got some pesto. Got some asparagus. Asparagus is fun because your pee stinks for days. All right, Megs. Yeah, of course you get a piece, my girl. There you go. Boy, that's a good girl, Meg. Where you been hiding all day? Hiding underneath the console? Yeah? I don't mind fishing in the rain. I truly don't, my friends. But what I don't like fishing in is thunder and lightning. So that'll be the end of it. I wish I could have stayed out longer. I boated 3 fish. I lost 3. That's the way it goes. But we'll call it shakeout number 2, if you will. Playing around with some settings on my electronics and whatnot, and rigging some new gear and doing our thing. Anyway, I gotta get back before that rolls in and I get a second dose in, and or a bolt of lightning. It's my boat. But hey, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Probably tomorrow night or the day after. We'll see how she goes. Weather dependent, of course. You guys know what I say. Life is hard. Have some fun and support your troops. We'll see you next time on NTS Adventures. Calling out. Well, you guys know what's next. Let's go home, Maggie. Life is good.